Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another eyeshadow tutorial. So we're just going to be using the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette, and if you've watched my Shop My Stash video, you'll know I'm not really sure of this palette. This shade looks good though here. Sunset Boulevard with those two, WeHo and the 405. Yeah, that looks really nice. And maybe we can put the hills in the inner corner. Let's try that. I think I'll go with this white as well. But first of all, I'm gonna go with this. So this is a primer I always use. Should have put this on first really, but never mind. We'll zoom out in a second. I think I've gone in with a bit too much primer. So I've not used this palette since I bought it and did the free looks with it. I don't know if it was free looks or more, I'll leave it in the video. I'll probably do free looks with it this go around. There's certainly more shimmers in the palette and I can do more if I want to. But I think free is more than enough. I think I need to tie my hair up. I had it tied up and I'm like, no, we need to put it down. But I can feel it's already getting in my way. Oh, brushes have fallen, that's wonderful start to the video. So it's called the Abbey, that one there. And I don't think I'm going to zoom in, I can do that in the editing software. Every time I zoom in you can't see what I'm using in the eyeshadow palette, so I'm putting the Abbey all over the lid. Okay, right, so now then we'll go in with WeHo, that one there. I get a blending brush. Where's my colour switch? Okay, let's go in with this Real Techniques blend eyeshadow brush into WeHo. Put quite a lot on. So we'll go onto the left eye and do this. Put a bit more on the right eye. Okay, that'll do. Let's now get a smaller brush. So we're going to go in with the 405 now, which is a slightly darker peach colour. Don't really think it's going to show up. Let's try and build that crease up a little bit. maybe we can put some of the brown that's in the palette. Actually, it's deepening up quite well. Let's do the left eye. Yeah, I would say it's more like a salmon pink. Quite vibrant. Right. Where's that brush? So I'm going to go back into the Abbey again for the brow bone, because there isn't a cream one. Okay. Then I'm going to go in with the glitter glue, so it's just the usual W7 Sparkle Slay. You seriously don't need a lot of glitter glue when you're doing this, and a lot of people just use setting spray, but I prefer this method. From recollection, a lot of them were powdery, and Sunset Boulevard looks quite powdery, so let's put some of this on. I mean, it looks nice though. Oh yeah, that's a lovely pink. It's like a pink but with a gold reflect. Sarah Rose depotted her Lost in Los Angeles palette because she said every time she looked at it she couldn't really get a cohesive colour story, and I just know what she means. Like, I gravitate towards similar colours. Like today I'm gravitating towards the peaches and the pink. I just go like with similar colours. Like if I wanted to use purple, I'd go with Melrose, Abbott Kinney and 90210 and possibly City of Angels. So if they were together a little bit better, then maybe I would be a bit more creative. But this is looking nice, guys. Thought I'd hit pan. I'm like, I've not used it enough to hit pan. Yeah, that's pretty. I think I'm going to have some fun with this week. And it was one of those products that I brought out and I'm like, ugh. And I'm going to go in with the Hills. That pinky silver there. Oh yes. That's looking nice. And then let's go back in with the 405 for the lash line. It's a great spring and summer palette, this, and it's so inexpensive. I think it's about £18. That's if you can even get it anymore. I've not seen this one on the Revolution website. Mascara. So we're still using the Patrick Tar one, the major volume. Still okay. And it doesn't matter what mascara I use, I always get it on the lid. So I'll wait for that to dry and then just go in with some more eyeshadow over the top. For lipstick, I'm not really too sure what I want to do. I mean, this one might go, it's pretty pink. Yeah, we'll put this on. It's the Kylie Kristen matte lipstick, so I'll do this. It's quite nice. Yeah, I think that goes. So let's just go back in with Sunset Boulevard. And if you've got mascara on your lids, this is a top tip. I'm sure I'm not the first person to do it. Sorry, I'm really out of breath, guys. I feel like my symptoms are just getting worse. If you put the eyeshadow that you've used all over the lid down as the mascara's drying or dried, you just can't see it. So I do that rather than start messing around with Q-tips, because sometimes that'll take the whole eyeshadow off. And then I'm going to go back in with the Hills just on my ring finger. You can tell the shades that I've really liked because they've got a really healthy dip in them. I'll talk you through them in a minute. Right, so again, this is what the palette looks like. It's no mirror, but that's absolutely fine with me. I wouldn't necessarily use a mirror when I'm on camera with you guys anyway. It's just too big, this packaging. So, definitely the most used in this palette are the Hills, because I use the Hills when I do my inner corners with every shimmer. Sunset Boulevard, and I think they're the two main ones. Oh, actually Malibu as well, I use that quite a bit by the looks of things. And I think they're the two main ones, three main ones, sorry. And, sorry, no. So I think they were the three main ones. City of Angels has had a bit of use as well. That really is a beautiful colour though. Look at that. That's really, really pretty all over the eye. I'll have to do a look with that. So yeah, I'm sure you all know what the palette looks like by now. I got this pretty much when it was first released, I think, just because it's pastel, and we all know what I'm like over pastels. I go gaga for them. So that's what it looks like. I do feel like the mattes are really, really nice. I've always felt that way towards the mattes, but it's like when it comes to the shimmers, they're really, really crumbly. So that's what it looks like. Let me know if you've got this palette in your collection, what your thoughts are on it, and I'll see you tomorrow for look 2. Hey guys, so we're just going to talk about how I got this look that I'm wearing today. So we're still using the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles palette. It was really, really simple. So pretty much stuck to the peaches in the palette, so let me talk you through them. So first of all, I went in WeHo as a transition shade. So then I went in with the 405 to deepen out the crease and put that through the outer V. Then I went in with Malibu. This shade Malibu is really, really chunky and really, really powdery. That's the only problem. It's like a peach but with a golden reflect. It's really, really pretty. And then I wanted to do something different, so I took this e.l.f. No Budge matte shadow stick. It's in the shade Stella. It's really, really pretty. You can see what it looks like on my eyes, but let me do you a swatch. So it's just a really nice lemon yellow. And this is the overall look. So I put some of this on the inner corners and then on the lash line, and then that's it, guys. It's really, really simple, like a 4-step eyeshadow look. So this is the overall look. And that's it. I'm going to come back tomorrow and we'll do a look on camera. So I'll also talk you through what I did yesterday. So yesterday I used Runyon Canyon just through the crease just by itself. Didn't blend it out with anything. And then I went in with Rodeo Drive on most of the lid, and then I went in with Starstruck kind of on the inner corners and kind of blended them both together. And then I went in with the Hills as an inner corner highlight, and I think I went in with Runyon Canyon again on the lash line. So I've used quite a bit of this palette now. Tomorrow I wouldn't mind using this blue here because it looks really, really gorgeous. That's called City of Angels. Yeah, since it's the Lost in Los Angeles palette, it would be rude not to. And I think that's going to be the last look. I wouldn't mind using Rush Hour with it. I feel like those two will really, really go together because they're cool toned. I don't know what I want to do in regards to mattes. I don't really want to go in with LAX because it's kind of too pastel-y and I'm not there yet. I mean, I could probably put a real pastel shade in the inner corners like I've done today. Probably Dreamer or 90210. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for sure. So you'll find out next what I'll do for look 4, I believe. So keep watching. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know what look you like the best, and I'll see you tomorrow for look 4. Hey guys, welcome back. So we're just going to be talking about the last look. I did want to do it on camera, but it's just incredibly late. So I just feel like I want to talk to you about the shades that I used from the BH Cosmetics Lost in Los Angeles. I've really been enjoying it. I for sure thought I was going to end up decluttering this. How wrong was I? I feel like I'm saying that with a lot of palettes that I bring out to the chopping block, and I'm just not. So today the first shade I went in with was Runyon Canyon. So that was in the crease and transition area. And then I went in with WeHo. This one here, it's a peach shade, I would say. Yeah, I would say that's peach and that's salmon pink. So we went in with WeHo next. Then I went in with City of Angels, this really, really pretty periwinkle blue. Then I went in with Rush Hour, just kind of on the inner corners and blending it in a little bit. Then I went in with the Hills. So I've used a good majority of the palette. I would say the only shades I've kind of stayed away from are these purples. I've not really been using like the pastel mattes, like I've not used Dreamer, I've not used LAX, and I've not used 90210, but that's okay. I can bring it out in the summer again if I want to and get more use out of it. So that's that. Lipstick. So I'm trying to get more use out of this one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, and it's not my favourite. By any means. I do think it's quite nice with this look. Anyway guys, this is the overall look. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know which look you like the best. 1, 2, 3 or 4. I think I've got all the looks in the video. If not, if I can pull some photos from Instagram, I will. And I'll put them in the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys. Ooh.